The difference between the frugal person and the wasteful person is dependent on points. Points gained on our credit card, your membership card, and points on your plane mileage card. Are you saving the points as well? The times are rough. The things that helps you push through are points. When you save up a lot of these points, will turn into money in your pockets. The feeling that you get when you save a lot on your purchase is priceless. When you're a little bit more diligent, you can get that feeling too. I know I should like a savings card advertiser, but this really is a great method with a lot of benefits. I know, if you tune in Hotbeat, there's a special mileage benefit just for you. Are you curious on what it is? I'll tell you right after this music. This is Kevin's Hotbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Hotbeat for Monday, August 25th was 오늘 뭐해? What You're Doing Today by 4Minute. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Now, what is the benefit of tuning into Hotbeat? Often you ask. For those who post a lot of message on our message board, I remember all of your names. There are people who I've memorized already. I feel like I'd be a bit overwhelming if I say the names, so I'll just keep it to myself. Anyway, I know that saving points is really tedious, but if you do, you'll realize that incredible benefits that come with it. I really hope that our Hotbeat family saves up and becomes really rich and wealthy. Fighting! Okay, here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zell. And on part 2, Panita will be joining us on Hello Stranger. Let's kick off today's Hotbeat with 2 songs. 그런 애 아니야, Not That Kind of Person by Empire, and 예쁘게 입고 나와, Dress Up by 소년공화국. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zell. Now here's your first hint. The 4-member girl group Secret has come back with their 5th mini album. It's been 8 months since their last promotion, and their new title song honestly expresses the deep thoughts of a woman. Now what is the title of their 5th mini album title song? Number 1, I'm in Danger. Number 2, I'm in Pain. Number 3, I'm in Love. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now while you're doing that, here's one song for you. I'm in Love by Secret. And now, the second hint on Mission Impossible. In 2009, singer-songwriter Radi released a song that is good for confessing one's love to another and has gaining popularity ever since. It also gained heat with the many remakes of this song by artists such as Narisha and Jay Rabbit. Now, what is the title song of this song? Number 1, I'm in Danger. Number 2, I'm in Pain. Number 3, I'm in Love. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. More music for you. I'm in Love by Narisha. Now here's your last Mission Impossible hint. Last July, Ailey sang a song produced by the three-man production group Twelson and has been getting great ratings. This song perfectly expresses the heart of someone who has fallen in love. Now what is the title song? Number 1, I'm in danger. Number 2, I'm in pain. Number 3, I'm in love. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now more music for you. The Lady by Twelson, featured by Bumkey and Toki. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hint number 1 was it is the title song of Secret's 5th mini album. Number 2, it is a love confession song by singer-songwriter Radi and has been remade of artists such as Narisha and J Rabbit. Number 3, production group Twelson made this song and was sung by Ailey. What is the common song title of all of these hints? Number 1, I'm in danger. Number 2, I'm in pain. Number 3, I'm in love. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Today's winner will be receiving a photo from Zell. Now here is Tomorrow by Tableau, featured by Taeyang.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
Taylor Devon, 4 times Around the Sun by Nell. I know a lot of smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login. If you haven't got it, get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you're joining us through PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang Cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now let's listen to 2 more music. 네가 뭔데, What Are You by 대국남아, 이젠 너 없이도 Without You Now by Yoona Kim, featured by 윤미래, Tiger JK, and Busy. It's message time, guys! But before that, that was 네가 뭔데, What Are You by 대국남아, and 이젠 너 없이도 Without You Now by Yoona Kim, featured by 윤미래, Tiger JK, and Busy. First up, Alejandra from Mexico. Hi Kevin, long time without listening to you. I'm working and I missed your voice. Send me a greetings. Have a good night, Kevin. You too, Alejandra. Juyounga from Korea. Today I was really rough day. In the morning I carried a bag and ran out of the door. But I missed the bus, so I took the taxi to work. It's break, but it doesn't feel like a vacation break. I'm tired and annoyed, but Hotbeat will make my day better. Asuka from Japan. Kevin Oppa, good evening. Oppa, I have a request. K-Will and Mamamoo's Peppermint Chocolate, featured by Huisong. I really like this song. This sounds so good. And I always think love is like a peppermint chocolate. Sometimes better, but sometimes sweet. Oppa, love is so difficult. Please play it, Oppa. Today's also fighting. Love you. Tina Tran from Vietnam. Hello, Kevin. I have a song request. FX's Milk. Please. Song from Algeria. Hello, Kevin Oppa, Hotbeat team and listeners. Finally, it's a Hotbeat time. I feel tired of waiting. Unusually today, I feel so sleepy because I couldn't sleep last night. I was hoping to have a nap, but I didn't since I finished work at 2 p.m. That's 2 hours before Hotbeat time, so I try hard to keep myself awake because I know if I sleep, I will miss Hotbeat today. Glad it's time now. Time to have some fun. Joanna from USA. Hello, DJ Kevin and Hotbeat family. I want to wish you all the glorious weekday. Much love from Joanna. Last but not least, Reina from Japan. Hi, DJ Kevin. Do you like handwriting letter? I like it. Today I received a letter from my college teacher. I'm really happy now. Why's handwriting letter has so heartful? I want to be relationship with him in future. My request song is The Red Shoes by IU. Thanks for sharing, guys. Here is two songs for you. Some Nam Some Yo, Some Guy Some Girl by K-Will and Mamamoo, featured by Hui-sung, requested by Asuka from Japan, and Punongshin, The Red Shoes by IU, requested by Reina from Japan. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in the second half. Here is Milk by FX, requested by Tina Tran from Vietnam.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was 단발머리, short hair by AOA. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to Thank You Very Much by Bessie and 200%, 200% by Akdong Musician, AKMU, before coming back with Bonita on Hello Stranger. Funnier than a comedian, stranger than an alien.
You've never met anyone like this.
Hello, stranger!
Stranger!
On Monday nights, we get to meet with your most unusual friends together with Panita.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Aloha. So, we had 3 different stories last week.
Yep.
First one was 다 쓴 화장품 용기를 수집하는 친구, empty bottle collector. Number 2, 술만 먹으면 집에 안 보내주는 친구, drunk and not going home. Number 3, 여행 일정을 너무 디테일하게 짜는 A형 친구들, down to the last detail. Alright, so let's take a look at our listeners' votes.
Okay, number 1 is Songhyun-ah from Korea.
Yep.
I very strongly vote for number 3.
Number 3.
Down to the last detail. Recently, I went on a trip and I had the exact same thing happen to me by my friends. I am the carefree type of vacationer, but my other friends were so meticulous about our schedule that it was driving me insane. They had to plan every last detail and they took pictures of everything. I'm never going on a trip with them again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not that fun.
Are you planner or joiner?
I think I like doing both. So
plan?
certain times I like to have a schedule just because I don't want it to be too carefree and you
Okay.
won't be able to see anything. But if you're too much of like, you have to do this at a certain time, you have to end it at a certain time, you have to go to this place, so then you can't really enjoy your trip.
True.
You know, there's always a next time there's never a next time. We can never come to this place again, so you have to enjoy it.
Enjoy it, yes. Jamie from Singapore, I like the person from number 1, empty bottle collector, has a reason for why she does that. It's not like she's keeping trash, she's cleaning them out, so I think that's okay. Number 3, down to the last detail, isn't it nice to have friends who plan for you? And so I vote for number 2, drunk and not going home. I have a friend like that who never lets you go home. If you leave a gathering first, then she gets mad. It's really scary. That person is seriously a stranger.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay.
The next one we have is Saru from Japan.
Yep.
I vote for number 2.
Number
I think that killing the mood at a drinking gathering is really rude.
Yes.
You shouldn't drink too much. My house is on the main road,
Yep.
and people who drink and don't go home drive me insane. Please, if you're going to drink, go home.
Go home.
I totally agree. I live on the
Yeah.
main road too, and I hear people people shouting, and
shouting.
screaming, and laughing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
please just go home.
Just go
Let us
home.
sleep. Anyways.
Hansongi from Korea. I vote for number 3. Number 1, empty bottle collector. I feel like they can become useful somehow in the future. Number 2, drunk and not going home. I wish I had a friend like that who was a guy. Is that a little too forward?
Maybe.
Anyway, number 3, the best vacation is one that's relaxed and spontaneous. If you prepare for the trip too much, then your body will always be tensed. And you'll be stressed out. You're supposed to get rid of all your stress on trips.
That's true. You're not supposed
That's
to
true,
get
yes.
stressed.
So I guess number 2 and number 3 is the most voted votes from last week.
Yep.
But I go for number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
What was
It's
number 2 again?
The drunk and not
Drunk.
going home. Yeah, but and it's dangerous, you know.
It is dangerous.
If all your friends are drunk and they can't not, take care of you, it's, well, in Korea it's not that dangerous, right? In the night.
Well, because everyone's drunk.
oh,
Because
at the same time.
Yes.
At the
All
same
of
time.
Korea is
yeah.
drunk.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not as dangerous, but I know where,
Because
people
in
are coming from.
Sydney, it's not dangerous, but it's pretty dark. It's not like bright as Korea.
Right.
Yeah. What about in the States?
Back in LA,
If it's like 12 a.m.
Yeah, no, you get a curfew ticket from the police. If you're underage and you're out, then you get caught by the police. And there's nothing to do outside anyways. Right when it hits around 9 o'clock, all the shops and restaurants closed.
What are the bars?
You gotta go. Even there are some bars in the suburbs, but you have to go downtown to LA.
Oh.
Yeah, go to
pretty much
Koreatown.
you need a car.
You do need a car, but I mean everyone has a car.
And what happens if you drink? Like you cannot,
No,
drive?
yeah, you can't. You have to have a DD, a designated driver.
Oh.
So your friend has to. One of your friends
has to do that.
Yeah.
Does it like do they have like something like 대리운전?
I don't think. I'm pretty
Like
sure
drive for the
for the drunk people.
Yeah, for the drunk.
I'm pretty sure in K-Town and Koreatown there are, but I'm not sure about.
I'm not sure either. I don't know if that's in Sydney as well.
If there are, I know that you can call a taxi service, but it's pretty expensive. That's
Taxi drive. It's a taxi, right?
Right.
It's not like you drive for them, the car.
No.
Car.
Yeah, it's a taxi.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's continue with our strange people today.
Okay.
Now, Panita, what do you have?
Okay, I have a couple of things that I ran into.
Yep.
Number one was I
one.
thought it was so generous, but it was strange,
Okay.
but it was still cool. Now, South Korea and North Korea has its difference for so many years, but South Korea actually sent 10,000 chocolate pies over to North Korea in balloons.
Yeah. So it's chocolate bread.
Chocolate bread,
Yes.
chocolate cake-ish. chocolate
round
pie.
looking.
Yes, it's
Yes.
very famous here.
Yes.
Tastes really good. It has marshmallows in between.
Oh, yummy.
It's very nice. But anyways, North Korea got a sweet surprise from its neighbor to the south on Wednesday, around 2 to 3 weeks ago. In South Korea, about 200 people, the South Koreans, along with North Korean defectors, packed around 770 pounds of chocolate cakes into plastic bags, which were attached to 50 giant balloons and released into North Korea from a park in the border city of Paju. And according to organizers of the event, it was an act of rebellion against the alleged North Korean ban of the chocolate confections.
Wow.
So apparently North Korea banned this certain chocolate cake. And they were like, oh no, but it tastes so good. They should have some too.
Yes.
So South Koreans just brought some
Oh.
cake over to them.
I see.
But in a very creative way. It's like long tube.
Yes, we actually have this photo right in front of us. It looks like a long tube balloon
Yeah.
looking
Cylinder.
Yeah.
Yes, but the pies which are produced in South Korea are widely popular also in North Korea. So fearful that the treats would, encourage an uprising,
Yep.
Kim Jong-un reportedly banned those chocolate
Oh, no.
pies from the country earlier this month. The pies, which have become something of a political statement, are viewed as a symbol of capitalism and a representation of taste of the world outside of North Korea. I guess that's
So
the
they
wrong
are packing all this pies into this balloon,
one. Yep, into
right?
plastic bags.
plastic
into-
bags, and they
They ship them over
with this balloon.
with balloons.
Well, interesting.
It's like the movie.
So
Up.
how do you pop this?
I don't know.
Do you shoot it?
with I don't know, like a BB gun.
BB gun or
I don't
something?
know.
Do they snipe them or something?
Well, I'm pretty sure that this is a very like thin balloon. So I guess if it
But you can't control this, right?
that's true. So I don't know how they would steer this to the right direction.
And if the wind blows to the wrong way, then they might come back to South
might
Korea.
come
South
But
Korea.
apparently it's not unusual for balloons to travel across the border to North Korea. Often they carry things like anti-North Korean leaflets and use USB sticks containing photos from places outside the country. That's how they kind of connect, I
Yep.
think. And in response to the bombardment of chocolate pies-filled balloons, North Korea's leadership has threatened to shell the people responsible on the other side of the border. And I hope no one got hurt or is about to get hurt about this. But it was definitely such a compassionate deed that we did, and I'm
Yep.
very proud to call myself half Korean. It was very nice.
It's good.
Yes, it's good.
But I hope that doesn't come back to South Korea.
No, I hope everyone.
Because of the wind or something.
Hopefully, it probably arrived then because it was around 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Anyways,
Okay.
next one. This is pretty weird.
Okay.
This is, I don't know if this is a compliment or it's an offense. Have you ever, a lot of people say you're handsome. No. Oh,
No,
sorry.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, you're handsome.
Thank you.
Do you think you are too handsome?
No.
No. You're just a
Just the ordinary guy.
good amount of handsome.
Just a good average looking.
Average looking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently there's this woman that says that she is too beautiful to work.
Really?
Yes. She's too beautiful.
Just because she's beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, her name is Laura Fernie.
All right.
She quit her job 3 years ago because other women of her at her job were jealous of her beauty. She's from Notting Hill, the area of London, and she used to be a specific researcher until her beauty made her work impossible.
Okay.
Now, she's a 33-year-old PhD.
Wow.
But has been unemployed for the last 2 years because her male colleagues were constantly hitting on her, and her female coworkers were jealous of her. There's too much going on.
I mean, this is good.
Yeah, right. So I don't know
right?
if it's a compliment or... I mean, I guess you can get pretty tired of
Yeah,
people
because like a lot of guys
are bothering you.
Yeah, bothering her.
and then the girls are being jealous.
jealous.
I guess
Because she's beautiful, I'm not gonna work with her.
prettier than me. Everyone's beautiful in their own way. But Fernie said it of her experience working in the academic world.
Yep.
And in the end, as much as I love my work, going into work became very, very difficult because the psychological impact me. I would have thought the same, but not only in one academic environment, in several academic environments, I underwent the same treatment. A lot of women I know had to deal with that as well. Yep. And after quitting her 30,000 pounds a year job, which is approximately $45,000. She is currently living off her parents' income, who pay for all of her living expenses. She does, though, plan on writing a book about her experiences to hopefully help other women that feel like they are too pretty to work comfortably.
I see the photo right here. She looks like Angelina Jolie.
She is very beautiful.
She is beautiful.
She is a very pretty woman. And I am very sorry for those women who are working in their, offices or schools or stuff like that, and they are constantly being bothered by
people around them.
Yes. We feel for you. I hope you guys don't quit your job and hang in there. Try to make a difference.
Yes, try to make a difference. Okay, now it's time to read messages from one of our listeners. Yaran from Korea. I want to introduce a very great and nice stranger, friend of mine. My friend is an angel. Hallelujah. My mom is calm and she cares for others. You can tell how caring she is once you have a meal with her. The moment you find your seat, she's placed a napkin in front of everyone the moment she sits down. And then she places a spoon and chopsticks on the top of the tissue. She does it because the table might be dirty. And in Korea, you have to set your own utensils. But she does it for you. And after that, she'd pour water for everyone. When you have foods that you have to stir or mix, she does it for you. And we go to eat pizza. Then she places a slice on everyone's plate before hers. Also, whenever pieces of food falls on the table, she wipes it clean with a tissue. What do you think of my angelic friend? I think she's too kind.
She's too. I definitely know what.
Where she's coming from, right?
Yeah, and I think
it's a manner thing.
it is manners.
But it
Could be annoying.
could be.
I think, because I never knew that in Korea you have to set your own utensils, because in Korea I thought we had to do everything for other people.
Other people.
Because that's what I used to do, and I still do that too. You have to get the tissue and
Tissue
then the
set
spoon,
the spoon and the chopsticks.
and then get the cups and then water.
Water.
I totally agree that she is where she's coming from and why she wants to do it. But I know that it is kind of bothersome for her also, because doing that could be very annoying.
Do you have friends like this? Or
Of
friend
course.
like this?
Yes.
Like angelic friend?
Very I'm like this too.
Oh,
I'm very
okay.
angelic.
Oh.
You know?
So, alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not always, but I mean, I do understand. Like, I do set the table, and my friend, like, we all do that too. We all do this. It's not that.
It's a
strange.
manner, but if it's, I don't know. I don't think it's a problem here.
It's not a problem.
It's not a strange or anything. I
No.
think it's just a manner.
It is manners. Because back in the States, we just do our own thing.
Own thing, yeah.
And we kind of don't. We try not to touch other people's
space.
because it's kind of rude.
It's rude, yeah.
Right?
It's like, I have this space here, so please.
My
you know,
privacy.
yeah, privacy.
Don't touch my things.
Yeah.
But here it's like, one person, like if it's the youngest person in the group, then that person has to set everything.
Yes.
And it's just different.
It's a culture here.
Yeah.
A different culture. And we don't actually touch the random or the friend's spoon or
I mean,
chopsticks
you don't
or
even
knives.
share food.
We don't, yeah.
Like, even, I remember it got pretty bad in LA when they told elementary students not to share food because it could promote, you don't know what's going on in other people's houses.
Yes.
Because, we bring lunch from school, from home, and, you don't know what's going in there. You don't know what you're allergic to. So we say not to share any food. Even that, I mean, that's very different from here. Because once we open a bag of chips here, we're like, oh, you want some?
Yeah, want some? Yeah. So.
Which I really don't like, because I really want to eat this by myself.
Yes.
But I have to ask everyone.
Yes. It's a culture thing.
It's a Korean
here.
thing.
Yes, Korean thing here. Okay. Before we continue, let's have one music.
Okay.
Music break. 그래 너, Yes, It's You by Standing Egg. 그래 너, Yes, It's You by Standing Egg. Okay, now who's next?
We have Mary from Australia.
Yep.
I live in Australia.
Australia!
It's winter now.
Yes, it is.
Winter is really cold, right?
Yes.
But I don't know if my brother is an alien or he was originally supposed to be living in Alaska, but he doesn't get cold at all.
Okay.
The weirdest thing is that he wears flip-flops when it's snowing outside.
Really?
I'm so cold that I wear boots that have fur in them, so insides of them, but my brother exposes his feet and just says, it's so refreshing.
Oh.
And then he says that his feet need to be cold in order for him to think straight. That's why sometimes when he studies, he dips his feet in ice water while he studies.
Really?
I'm really worried that he might get frostbite from doing this. Why is my brother like this?
There are a lot of people out there who doesn't feel cold.
I wish I was like them.
And the opposite.
Who gets really hot easily?
Yes.
I think my mom is like that. She gets hot very easily.
Very easily.
But I get cold really easily.
Me too. I can't stand with
Yeah,
the
I don't like
cold.
it. And especially
The freezing and
does it snow in Australia? I just
so
realized.
I think it's basically downtown.
Oh, okay. Down
yeah,
south.
Down south, yes. It's normally in Australia we don't see snows around,
But
but there's a certain places where you can actually see snows.
really,
Yeah. But anyways, I guess that's weird.
that is weird.
Yes.
I mean, I wish
don't-
I was like him, but that's weird.
I never dip my feet in
Ice
this
water.
ice water.
It hurts.
While
I mean,
it hurts like
it does hurt.
crazy.
After a while, like after 3 seconds, it starts hurting.
numb. It feels numb and
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, when it's winter, I wear like 5 socks,
5
and I
socks.
wear of like fur boots
Oh.
and any type of try to become warm kind of
Yes.
shoes.
Maybe he can, visit to Alaska one day,
I know, or Antarctica.
Antarctica, and live there for a while without anything, with no clothes. Mm-hmm. And let's see how it goes, okay?
Is it a trend to wear flip flops in winter in Australia? Is it like a fashion statement?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just his fashion.
Oh, it's just his own fashion.
His own fashion there. I never seen a guy who wears a flip flops during the winter, especially when it snows.
Yeah.
Did you ever see a guy wears a?
I mean, maybe if you see snow for like the first time and you want to feel it, how it.
Oh, you just want. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
Got it.
if he just enjoys the cold feeling in his feet, I mean, he does. He puts his feet in ice water while he's studying because he thinks that it helps him, his brain think faster.
Is there really a strange winter fashion or summer fashion you can think of? Weird.
Weird, I think.
strange.
This is back in the 90s though, or early 2000s.
Okay.
Girls would wear like a big sweater.
Big sweater
Like a big sweater when
Okay.
it's cold, so it's warm on top, and they would wear really short shorts
during winter.
during the winter.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so I'm like,
It's,
I don't understand what's going on here. Are you cold? Are you hot? I don't know. So like their top would be very warm,
Very warm.
and then if you see them stand
The
up,
bottom?
then they're just wearing really short shorts. Maybe because they think their legs are pretty.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And I heard that
But even in
the
Korea,
leggings is really
yes, leggings are very popular in America, and I was really shocked because when I first came to Korea, I packed like 5 leggings because that's just my like habit of wearing leggings.
Okay.
And I came here, and everyone was covering their bottom
bottom.
and their I was just like, that's okay. I mean, I understand. So like the first time I wore my leggings outside, because I just wore leggings, like yoga pants, and
Yep.
I didn't think anything of it. But like people were staring at me,
Oh.
and they were like, "Oh my goodness!"
Yes.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, I feel naked now." But I guess
Yeah.
that's the difference.
That's the
between,
difference, yes.
Yeah, LA and Seoul. But even in Korea, I think people wear
a lot of
skirts in the
Skirts?
winter.
yeah.
I mean, they wear stockings, but I'm like, how is one stocking enough? Like when it's
Maybe they wear
minus-
3
You never
layers
know.
of 3 layers of.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
could
you never
be.
know.
Yeah,
Because it's thin,
that's
very
right.
very stretchy. So
You could just pack like 10,
10, yeah,
and we would never know.
yeah. And the blood doesn't flow.
No, because it's too tight.
Too tight. All right. Next, last message from Kim Kyung-ho from Korea. My friend works in sales, and so there's a lot of time he spends in the car. The last time I rode his car, something surprised me. He had all of his belongings in the car with him. If I say I need a mat, then he said, "Okay, it's in my car. Wait a second. I want to play badminton." Then he says, "Okay, it's in my car. Wait a second. I need a blanket. Okay, it's in my car. I need a sneakers." And yes, he never fails to bring what I need from his car. It's like a Mary Poppins magic bag. It's like, here we go.
Here you go.
What do you need? I tripped and I hurt my leg once, and he had bandages and medicine in his car, so he cleaned it up for me straight away. His car is literally like 24-hour convenience store. It's a bit messy, but I think it's really convenient. So he has, actually, it's a moving convenient
Yes.
car.
That is very convenient. I had a friend like this, but instead of her car, she put it in her backpack. And I don't know why she did that, because she's always
Okay.
carrying it around and it's heavy, but she had a first aid kit, she had lotion, she had makeup, she had makeup remover,
Wow.
she had water, she had an umbrella. I mean, like, we live in LA, it barely rains, but she has an umbrella. She had
Everything.
everything. She had
In a
food,
just one
she
bag.
had mints, she had gum, everything. It was just so nice. So every time we need something, we're like, oh my goodness, what happens? We need this and this. I was like, oh, where's Sherry? Because that's her name. We'd be like, oh, Sherry has everything.
Sherry has everything.
Sherry has everything.
Yes.
But I know when, you know, that feeling. Because when I had a car back in LA, I put blankets, I put pillows, I put extra shoes, just in case.
But does she mean blankets, the real big
No,
bed blankets, or just the small, you know, those little blankets where you just to warm you up?
it was a pretty big blanket, but it was thin. So I could roll it up
Okay.
and I just fold it and put it in the back seat. And no one rode in the back seat anyway, so it was pretty clean. I kept it.
Maybe he's living in his car. Maybe he doesn't have
could
a
be.
house. You know?
Or like if he travels a lot, then you know you always sleep in your car. If he ends,
I
work.
heard that. Oh, having said that, I heard that this guy lives in a car for
Okay.
30 something years.
Really?
Yes, he has everything: toothbrush, toothpaste, and he washes with the, you know, those windshield, the water.
White.
Yes. 'cause
Oh.
yeah. If you remove the windshield,
Then the water.
comes out, and you.
And that's what he. That's not even
Goggles.
clean water.
I don't know, but he.
That's how he lives.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And if he wants to eat, if he wants to grill, then he opens the engine and
There's a. Oh my. He
Yes.
grills on the engine.
yeah, well, not on the exact engine, but he literally like. You know,
Wow, isn't that dangerous?
I don't know. But he lived there for 30 something years, so I think that's fine.
Yeah.
He
He probably figured out a way.
figured
He's
out a way,
professional
yes.
now.
And he has a bed right behind his
He has a
backseat.
bed?
Bed, yeah.
This is why I need a car. I want to do that. I want to live in my
You
car.
want to modify your car
Yeah.
like a house?
Yeah.
Mm.
It'd be so convenient. I would save so much money too. I would just travel in my
But
car.
if you had like if you had a boyfriend like this,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I want to do this. Just wait a second. He brings up, okay, here we go. Here you go. What do you think? What would you think?
I think it's nice.
Really? Okay.
What if you had a girlfriend
Because-
that did that?
Be weird. Be weird. Why do you have all this thing in your car?
Because it's just convenient to have it. And
Well,
it's
I
like-
understand. I understand the blankets, the sneakers. Okay, that's okay. Because sometimes you want to change your shoes.
Yep.
But I mean, badminton and like what, like mat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if is this person from Korea?
I think so.
Well, I mean, nowadays, since it's like summer/fall, the weather is really nice sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to the Han River, then you can just, get the tojari, the mat,
Yeah, the mat.
and just spread it.
Yeah,
And-
the season like the weather's like this, and it'll be okay. But I mean, it'll be weird. So okay, there's my vote for
Okay.
today.
It's
Number
this
3.
guy,
Yep.
the 24-hour
Number 3.
convenience car.
Yep. What about you?
I think number 2, the
Number
Winter
2?
Wonderland brother. I think that's very strange to just put your
Yes.
feet in cold
Cold
water.
water, yeah.
I could never do that.
Me either.
Yeah.
But I find number 3 is weirdest for today. Anyways, tell us about which story you thought was the strangest on today's Hello Stranger. Number 1, 식사 매뉴얼을 잘 챙겨주는 천상 여자, selfless restaurant ethic.
Etiquette?
Number 2, 겨울의 맨발을 즐기는 남동생, Winter Wonderland brother. Number 3, 자동차 만물상 친구, 24-hour convenience car. Now vote on our message board. Don't forget to send us a message about someone you know who is a bit out of ordinary. Now what is our last song?
Our last song for today is 그렇게, as always, by Roddy.
Yes, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Seungin from Korea. Hello, Kevin Oppa. I'm going on a family trip soon. I really hope it doesn't rain. It's been a long time since my family's been on vacation together, so I'm really excited. I hope we make incredible memories there. My song request is 이승기's Let's Go on a Vacation. Okay, now that's the song from Seungin from Korea, request song. And also this is my recommendation song for you, Bounce by 조용필. You've just heard 여행을 떠나요, Let's Go on a Vacation by 이승기, requested by Seungin from Korea, and Bounce by 조용필. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, I'm in love. The winner will be announced after the show on Happy Message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Now, it's already time to close out Heartbeat for Monday, August 25th. Our last song would be from Brave Girls, 알아요, Do You Know? And guys, if you are, in every other country, if you want to share something, some stories, or anything that you want to share, please leave the message on our message board. And also, if you want to talk about our segment, please leave the segment in your title, in your messages as well, so that we can find out which message is for the segment. Yes. And also, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with Punita as well, with the Dish and Wish. We'll be talking about food and culture in relations to our Dish and Wish. And guys, I need to go now. So, yes, that's the song 알아요, Do You Know by Brave Girls. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another great K-pop playlist. I'll see you guys. 안녕!